Welcome back, everyone. Well, I know you're shocked. 3 creative people dressed in black. It's, you know, it's a real shocker, right? Don't you feel like when you wear navy blue, you're a tropical bird?
We didn't plan this either, but yes, that's true.
I think it's a uniform de rigueur.
Right, and it's the dead of winter, so
it is.
It feels like this sometimes.
Black is a slimming color.
Right. You know what? If we make it through this interview without taking up the whole show, I'll be very surprised. Any of you that watch the show know that anytime John Newell comes on, that's what happens. So welcome back, Jonathan Newell, who's the executive director of the Hudson River Music Hall, and we have a special guest, Marc Clayton, a guitar player extraordinaire. I'm going to tell you that I've seen him play a number of times myself. So that's an understatement, by the way, Marc. You're a seriously good guitar player and writer. I invited John to come on, as always, to talk about things that are going on at Hudson River Music Hall, also Strand Theater. Yes. But we also have a special thing that we're going to talk to you about. In case you don't know what that is, we're going to tell you. But let's start off. We did a story this week on the Strand Theater, John. Yes. What's going on?
So it's close. We're getting close. Finally, we started this 4 years ago, and we're getting close. So the town who owns the building, the town of Kingsbury, is moving out next month. Great. That means we move in and do some damage right away. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
It's going to be a party the minute they move out. The minute they hand us the keys, it's going to be a great party. We're really excited.
That's great. Now, I'll give you a little backstory on a couple of things. Marc and John know each other for a long time, 5 years, I think you were telling me, right? Yeah. Play in all kinds of bands together. There's a band called Across the Pond, which is the most dead-on Beatles tribute band that I've heard. You do a Stones, and big news, a Bowie.
Bowie is tonight, yeah.
Yes, right.
We're kicking it off tonight. And all of these bands that we've gotten together on, Marc is part of the house band of the Hudson River Music Hall. So we try these different projects, and you feel right away the ones that are going to have some legs and keep going. So this is really the first get-together of the Bowie band.
Very exciting.
Yeah, I bet it is. Now, Marc, tell us about your interest in Bowie.
From an early age as a performer, Bowie was one of those people that just kind of gave me the confidence. You know, I grew up in the MTV generation when they actually played music videos.
Yeah, right.
And every time Bowie was on there, I was floored because I'd never saw anything like it. It was completely alien to me. And,
pun intended.
You know, well, I grew up with Alice Cooper, Kiss, and Bowie was just like, who is that guy? You know, I want to know more about that. But I can recollect just gaining confidence from a performer like him.
Well, you know what? You know, I can relate to that. You know, you find an artist that's willing to take a risk as a challenge instead of a problem, and all of a sudden you think to yourself, well, if that person could do it, maybe I can do it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And then not being able to put your thumbprint on anything, he reinvented himself so many times in so many interesting ways, right?
Exactly.
Any particular period do you like more than any other?
Honestly, every one of them. Every one of them, because I was just like, and it's not like one era was better than the other or he kept outdoing himself. It was just like a constant reinvention, and I just like, very inspired.
You know, I think that history will prove that he's such a seminal artist in really bringing the art out in music, right? You see a lot of people that were influenced by him. You know, you just happened to mention Kiss. Now, Kiss is a wonderful, entertaining band and whatever, but you know what? You can definitely see some of the theater that they took from Bowie, yet Bowie was the artist.
Yeah,
you know?
He invented it.
He invented it. It's
one of the inventors.
What about you? Any particular period?
Well, Bowie is relatively new for me. I was aware of that music growing up, but there's so much music in the world it's hard to grab onto all kinds of things. So this week for me has been a real gift to really dive into this. And we have projects all the time at the music hall. So this is the one on the horizon. You know, as the week started, I thought I get to really live this stuff for a week. So I learned probably 20 songs this week.
Unbelievable. So, only you could learn 20 songs and memorize them, John.
Well, memorization, I'm not sure, but still, it's been a real pleasure to do this stuff. And then I get it. You know, I saw all the outpouring of love for the guy when he passed away. And I get it. So I'm really happy to be part of this. I'm grateful to be part of this.
Yeah, I bet. You know, one thing I'd love to talk about, his latest release was really, you know, when this was released, nobody knew that he was sick. He was going to die. Even Tony Visconti, his producer forever and ever, you know, didn't know. Yet the messages were all inside the music. Again, the consummate artist.
Mind blower, yeah. It did. I bought that record, and it has not left the automobile
Yeah,
player.
that's right.
It's still in there, and it's like we talked earlier. It was like everybody says, the farewell letter.
That's right.
And it's a catchy one at that.
Well, it was always catchy because, you know, when it comes from the heart,
Yeah.
you know,
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
So, so tonight at the Hudson River Music Hall, 8 o'clock, so some of you will see this before and some will see you afterward. Hope you don't miss it. But 8 o'clock tonight at the Hudson River Music Hall, an array of the best musicians. I can only tell you, I've seen these guys perform. It's amazing. So they're tackling Bowie tonight, which I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, great.
You know, I happen to catch up. You know, John plays so many instruments. We're not even going to bother with the laundry list. But was it King Neptune's that I
Yes,
wandered
up
in
in Lake George.
to see the Jonathan Newell
Right.
band? And when you
Right.
walked in, thank you for playing
I
Led
said
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin as soon as I saw you.
Yeah, I know. And something's coming up at the Preservation Hall
Preservation
here
Hall.
in Saratoga.
Yes,
Right.
across the pond.
Okay, so it's a Beatles tribute.
It's a
band.
Beatles tribute on
Right.
March 12th. Probably the psychedelic, more the psychedelic period, but definitely some
okay.
dancing. So it's some great listening things and then absolutely some dancing. So it's a fundraiser for Preservation Hall. So we're joining up with them and
Great.
throwing a party.
Good. Now, and what's the date for that?
March
12th?
Saturday, March
Okay.
12th.
So Saturday, March 12th, something to look forward to. Again, same musicians tackling the Beatles in a band called Across the Pond. I've seen them also, and the thing that's stunning about it is that with a four-piece band, you guys really do tackle that. When you broke into Walrus, I was just like, no, they're not going to be
Yeah,
able to
we're
pull
trying
this
it
off.
all.
And
Yeah.
you pulled it off.
Trying it all. Yeah, like a rock band. And
That's
we
right.
don't have the orchestra behind us and all the backwards tape and stuff. But so you know, we're just approaching it as how they wrote the songs and
That's
trying
exactly
to play with
the point.
energy and yeah, just play the music.
All right. Well, I really look forward to seeing you tonight. I'll be there. And also on March 12th, and anytime you play, of course, you can count on me being there. And we'll bring you in, as always, to give the viewers an update on what's going on at Hudson River.
Yeah,
We're shooting Tracks there again the last
Yes.
Sunday of this month.
Yes.
Tracks, our music program, is shot exclusively at Hudson River Music Hall. And Mark, you're welcome anytime. Come on in. We'll talk.
All right.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.